All right, good evening, guys. How you guys doing today? Let's go straight to business, starting with the DXY dollar index. You can see how DXY is moving impulsively from this high right here. See how it rejected nicely and ascending channel 1 hour. And then we started to move impulsively approaching the downside, okay? So we're gonna likely to see DXY come down to this low 96, 0.36 right here where I have this my ray line on. And initially I was expecting more like a deep correction of this movement, but we didn't get that. You can see from yesterday candle. Yesterday candle didn't even give us a high. Like the open was actually the high, and it just started to drop immediately. So there's no correction. I don't know. It's more like unusual, and all indicator is stating that just the RSI that I have right here, this market is being oversold, and we are expecting some pullback for a continuation. So looking at the 1 hour time frame on DXY, you can see how this have been moving down impulsively on higher time frame and lower time frame. Yes, it's giving us a lot of entry to take advantage of the trade right here. Flag, all of that. But it is what it is. Do you want to get involved in the sale right here? That's the question I want to ask yourself. No, why? Because it's just like you are cashing a fallen knife. You already missed this move. You see the first flag, second flag, more like a third one, a tiny one, which we got yesterday. And why do you want to get involved when we are already close to this outer structure and also the low right here? So I wouldn't want to get involved. I'll be waiting for a more like a big flag. Love to see that development, like for price to develop and some like this. Then I'm looking to take the sale to the downside. But for now, I won't get involved in a sale for right now. Even though I know high time frame movement impulsively, but I'll just have to wait for price to develop. Okay. So moving on to USDKK, which we all know moves exactly more like USD, moving more like the dollar index, having this markup right here on the SKK. See how we came down to this low impulsively, and we got some rejection right there, especially on the 4 hour. You see price rejected from there. So what's the next move to take? Are we rejecting from is it a trend line bounce or a trend line breakout? So personally, I love to take trend line breakout. So I won't want to get involved in this trade right now. You can see how I was able to identify this trend line, and the only reason I'm going to get for a short-term buy, which I'm going against the impulsive movement, because yes, I know we are already oversold on higher time frame, and price needs to correct those kind of markets. So I'll be looking like if we get a flag outside of this structure, more like then I'm looking to sell those correction, but I'll be very, very aggressive with my management because I know I'm trading against the current momentum, and that's what I'm waiting to see. Here's the card I sent you guys a markup on this earlier on today. Lovely sell setup. Initially we're looking at this 1, 2, 3 and price fake out, especially when we pin bar from last week that I told you guys to pay attention to. So you can see price close inside. So what are you waiting for? Are we going to keep pushing up? If we're pushing up, I'm beginning to sell right here. If we get an ascending within here or within the upper one right here, but definitely you can see how price came all the way down impulsively here, which is telling us that sellers are likely to get involved in the market. So what are we doing now to take this trade? Going to lower time frame and looking at waiting for a flag to form. Okay, so we got a nice flag that was starting to form. We got this 1-2 touch right here, and we can actually place. But it's not looking nice or healthy yet for anyone to get involved. So I wouldn't go for it, especially you can see this is no flag. This is just like market this momentum. So see if we get a more like ascending to the top, then we're looking to take the trade. But for now, there is nothing. I just have to wait. GDP USD had this markup last week. Actually looking for a trend line bounce right there, but it is what it is. Broke out of that structure impulsively. Initially, I was looking at it like this. Like this is how I was looking at it. 1, 2, 3 touch, and you see how price gonna keep texting, and then drop. So more like a retest, a break and retest kind of trade. And obviously I've seen this played out a lot, especially on GDP. And price came all the way to that high and rejected exactly with an ascending channel. You can see how I was able to identify that. So price sold out of there, and on 15 minutes I was looking at this. this is a correction of the same post, but it's just getting so big, and definitely it's Monday, so I'm interested in taking that trade. So what am I expecting from Euro GDP USD now? Expecting GDP USD to correct back to the upside, and if I get that trade set up, then I'll be looking to take that set right here for the second rejection. Okay, so I'll just have to keep an eye on this, and I'll update you guys on this one also as well. We're moving on, moving on to Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, looking at higher time frame structure, what can you see? Initially, we were looking at it like this, ascending, and then the breakout, obviously we're in a downtrend. There's no brainer, no hard way. You see higher highs, higher lows that we're getting. So that is signifying that we are in downtrend. Okay. So now I did pattern separation. This is a pattern on its own, and this is a pattern of its own also. So I see this like, oh, would this be more like a descending channel for price to push to the upside? Never can tell, because price might just come back to this high, create a double top, and then we'll start to sell up from there. So this is actually what I'll be expecting, because that is the kind of setup that I would love to take on Euro JPY. But it is what it is. We don't get what we want all the time from this market. And moving to the lower time frame, you can see on one how you see how price is approaching the trend line correctly, more like an ascending channel. After we got this, we got a nice impulse, we got a correction impulse, and then it's correcting with an ascending channel. Okay, so I'm not interested in taking a risk entry. That's why you guys can see what I did. You just have to wait for an impulsive push to the downside, and then I'll be looking to take the breakout, of the first flag right here, and more like something like this if I want to take it. Otherwise, the price prices just keep giving us ascending, going up. Yeah, it is what it is. It's giving us a better trade at the high, because we have a structure that is backing it up. Right now, there's no structure, and there's just this trend line right here. And trend lines are just guidance. Doesn't mean we have to take trades from there. But if we get this, then I'll be looking to take that set from there, stop loss above, and sheesh. And then I'm looking CP1 at the bottom of this trend, this pattern. And more like this, I'll take the flag on the breakout. So moving on, here's the JPY. Yeah, this is one of my favorite setup that I have now, because I can see how this higher time frame structure, you guys can see how price broke out of this structure. You guys can see right how price broke out. You see this low. See how price have rejected on this low. Definitely we're coming back to this low, and to start to buy again one more time. So you see how price rejected from the high, impulsively broke out of this trend line that we got here, and now we are having the 4-hour correction, which I love. And I love this, all of this. So the 4-hour correction, which I love to see, and that's what we are getting right now. And I'll be looking to take a risk entry on this within the flag. That's if we just keep moving correctly like this, more like an assembly. I'll be looking to take it at the high and say this my guy back to below. You know what's up. So we'll be waiting for that one. I'll keep you guys updated as it's moving also. EU right here, you can see where EU is. EU is on this big descending channel at the high right now. I was expecting a deep correction, but we didn't get that. Price just keep going up and up. But it is what it is. So at the top of the descending channel, rather, you see price is slowing down, creating an ascending channel within. So could this be a reversal pattern? Never can tell. What do? I wait for a strong push to downside. I'm looking to sell the flag. Live is there's no point for me to sell. No structure right there backing this price up. So I wait for that flag. If price didn't give me that, and then price break to the outside, because you have to be prepared for anything. And I'll be able to take the first flag outside of the structure for a buy. That's what's up. That's what Forex is all about. You just have to be prepared ahead of the market. So Euro NZD, right here. See how price is coming to this high right here where price are projected before, and price is approaching here collectively on the 1 hour time frame. So what am I expecting? Same thing. The break of ascending channel, first bearish flag. I'm looking to take the trade. This one is going to be a long-term trade, a long-term swing trade. So you don't have that in mind. NZD USD. Lovely trade setup. You can see how prices was sitting. I posted this on my Telegram. I said price is sitting at monthly low. You can see how it is. We've rejected here, Pum, and then we came back down, and this is a lovely scoop that I like. And you can imagine when we're having a monthly scoop, and that means the setup is going to be crazy here. Looking at daily time frame, yesterday candle closed bullish, looking good, and going to 1 hour. What am I expecting on 1 hour? The same price is trying to create a flag right now, but am I interested in taking that? No, I'm not. What am I interested in doing? I'm interested in buying, but I need a shift in momentum. That's why I need a strong break of the upside. I had this markup on one of the I think GDP back then that I missed it. Yeah, the price being the similar thing. So I need a shift in momentum and break to the upside. And the first correction, I'm looking to take it for a long time. So TP1, you can see where it is right here. TP1 right here is crazy. And TP2 is all the way up right there. So it's going to be a good trade. You just have to wait on it. CAD JPY. CAD JPY is looking good. One of my favorite currencies here to trade when it comes to JPYs. Because I don't remember taking loss from this pair. Very, very lovely pair. You see how we will have this double top right here, break out of this pattern, and then boom, right shoot to the downside impulsively. Indicator signifying that the market is being oversold already. So we are anticipating a little bit of correction. So me using like from here this to 618 on 6 level using the feed on this guy. So never can tell, but definitely I'm looking for some deep pullback, and I'm looking to take trade right there at that 618 level, 6 level for a continuation to the downside. That's why this is on my watch list. It's a lovely trade, and I'll recommend for you guys to keep your eyes on it also. And then let's go GJ. So these ones I'm doing are requested pairs. These are pairs you guys requested from the group here. So gold. This is what I'm seeing on gold. I'm looking to sell gold, guys. We have a lovely flag and an impulsive push to downside from the daily time frame. Okay, so what am I waiting for now? I just need some correction of this impulsive. As soon as I get that correction, then I'll be looking to sell. So we're having that correction right now. Oops, GJ, sorry, not good. I'm sorry. GDP JPY, yeah. So I'm expecting that correction that we're having. You can see how this one is approaching also. So if that is where we rejected from one time, they're trying to give us an ascending channel within the second touch. You never can tell. But we have to see how it's going to develop. You know what's up. So we just have to wait for more clear signal on this one. GA, not my peer to trade, but looking at the daily time frame, I was actually expecting price to come to this high, overall high, because we're moving in an ascending channel. See how price is rejected in positive right. So I'm saying, oh, price get there, but that's just the probable understanding, the possible that we have a top right here on 4 hour, the price is likely to reject from. So looking at that, even if we broke out of the ascending channel, are we coming down to break the overall big ascending channel, or are we going to bounce back and finally go to the high that I love to take that trade for the big seller? Okay, so if you want to take advantage of that trade, it's supposed to be in with the risk entry. If not, we're having that flag right now. And then into 1 hour for it to be clearer, you can see you can take it on the third touch. If price go back, third touch, you can take this. But I'm not taking it because I've told myself I don't want to trade GA anymore. Okay, gold. Don't have on gold. Looking at higher time frame, we are in a bullish environment that but we had this strong impulsive push to the downside on Thursday, and then price is trying to correct because we broke out of the structure. Since corrective phase, we broke out impulsively. So we're trying to correct now. For me, there's no setup here. I'm good for now. As you see how price is breaking out of this actually. correctively. Okay, so I'm just keep evolving. I'm waiting for growth to develop for me to know exactly what's going on. Because looking at this, you can tell this is actually going to be a more like descending or a push to the upside. You never can tell. So I need something that is clear if I want to keep the market momentum. So how this is helpful for you guys. If you have more questions, ask in the group chat. WhatsApp group is open, and always go through Telegram to see what I'm doing. Okay, take care and see you guys at the top.